Brian Viloria just won over Omar Soto. This is the 5th fight after a loss against Estrada, the guy who actually gave him a hard time. Talking about Juan Francisco Estrada, who gave him a hard time several fights ago, wherein they said that Brian was actually leading in the scorecards, but kind of lost steam at the end, and Estrada kept on coming back and stole that fight from Brian Viloria via a split decision. So after this spectacular 1-round 3 knockdown win against Omar Soto, Brian Viloria is pumped up, and really it is at this point in his career that he has to make a very, very strong decision. I was in touch with him a couple of days ago. He did mention 2 names. He talked about Estrada again, and he talked about, well, a bigger fish, a bigger target, a much more definitive fighter, wherein if he does win against this guy, it will make his mark in the the annals of boxing history. And we're talking about Chocolalito Roman Gonzales, an undefeated Nicaraguan who is really a power puncher. A guy who has won in 3 weight divisions already, 105, 108, and 112. And this is the guy that Brian Viloria is actually calling out to fight. What's going to happen in these 2 fights? Well, against Estrada, I guess Brian is ready. He knows what he needs to do against Estrada. So that should be an interesting but not as challenging a fight against Gonzales. Against Gonzales, a lot of scribes have already said that Viloria does have the raw skills but may not have enough against a very strong Nicaraguan. However, given that this may be his last chance to greatness in this sport, Brian Viloria might just bring his AAA 100%, 200% game against the Nicaraguan Gonzales. Chocolalito Gonzales against Brian Viloria. Let's wait for the final announcements and let's see what's going to happen.